Your environment plays a part in your development. See, the things that we consume, the things that we hear, the things that we see, the things that our friends say to us, they're all collected in the environment that we're in. And from a young age, you, right? This comes down here. This is you, right? Everything is just going in. All the information, unfiltered, all the information, all the lies, all the limited beliefs, everything you can think of, you have been exposed to, you've just been absorbing like a sponge. Right? And then this is you as a kid, right? This is you as a kid, happy. You don't know what's going on in the world. You don't know that you are being programmed, right? You are being programmed every day. Every day. You're being programmed at school, right? They're telling you how to think. You can't do this. You can't do that. If you feel like being a boy, be a boy. If you feel like being a girl, be a girl. If you feel like being yellow today, be yellow. They're teaching you so many different things. See, if we change the dynamics of the conversation in our household, it starts in the home, guys. It starts in the home. That's why you guys are here. See, the nest that we spoke about earlier, the environment that we are in, it grooms us. The environment puts things, right? It puts things in our brains, whether we want to believe it or not. The environment put things into our brains. So from grandma telling us credit is bad, to auntie putting the light bill in your name, to uncle getting a credit card in your name, to your brother getting a cell phone in your name. And before you know it, you come out of college. You come out of college with collections, charge-offs, late payments, and damn near at bankruptcy. All because of the people we are around. You cannot pick the family that you were born into. You cannot pick who become your brothers and your sisters. You cannot pick who is auntie, uncle, or whoever. But when you know better, you do better. So those of you that are here, I commend you. Why? Because you have taken a step to make a change in your family. It's important that we take ownership of our own finances. We are in the age of information, and the I don't know don't work anymore. It doesn't. If you want to change bad credit, you have to consume, right? You have to consume consumer law, which gives you a different input, which leads to a different output. Guys, when I figured this out, I did an 800 credit score 3 times in 1 year. And some people are going to say, oh, Daraine, that's not possible. Well, I'm here to tell you that's a lie. It is possible. 3 times in 1 year, right? And learning this, I moved from a state of ignorance, IGNORANCE, a state of ignorance to enlightenment. Right? That's enlightenment. I moved from a state of ignorance to enlightenment when I comprehended this. You see, FICO, for those of you who don't know what FICO means, FICO is Fair Isaacs Corporation. This is the company that most banks or institutions or firms, they use their algorithm to determine your risk, right? So FICO have a thing called FICO pie chart, right? And on this pie chart, you will know that payment history makes up 35%, utilizations make up 30%. You'll then know that 15% is length of credit history, right, which is 15%. And then you're going to also know that new credit is 10%, and then mixture is another 10%, right? So 35, 30, 15, 10, 10, right? What does this mean? Each percentage is translated to a score. So Congress is saying that, hey, if you don't want your information reported, guess what? I don't want it reported. There is no law that says anything have to get reported. If you send out this letter and an institution, any financial institution, tell you that the law requires us to report your information, that is a lie. There is no law that says anything have to get reported. This is what we're reading. The consumer is given an explanation of how the consumer can exercise that non-disclosure option. So Congress is saying that, hey, if you decide not to have your information reported, guess what? They should tell you what you need to do not to have that information reported. Now, see, I am requesting all my disclosures, right? I am requesting all my disclosures because what? Congress says you're supposed to give them to me, right? First on 15 U.S.C. 6802B, that you should conspicuously disclose to me before reporting my non-public personal information to non-affiliated third parties, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, Kavers, whatever, right? I am exercising my right to opt out of having my information reported. First on 15 U.S.C. 6802B. Your action has caused my family severe mental anguish, deformation of character. You, whoever the student loan servicer is, have stolen my identity, violated my consumer rights, my right to privacy, and the obligation you have to maintain the security and what? Confidentiality of my private information. 18 U.S.C. 1028A speaks on aggravated identity theft. Whoever doing and in relation to any felony enumerated in subsection C knowingly transfers, possesses, or uses without lawful authority a means of identification of another person shall, right? A means of identification of another person shall. Now, listen to this. If you have a student loan servicer and you got funded by a different company, that does not give the student loan servicer any permission to report your information. Furthermore, how did they gain possession of your information and you never gave permission to them? I have no contract with a student loan servicer, none. So how is a student loan servicer reporting information on me as if I got a loan, quote unquote, from them? I did not. Guys, when you comprehend how powerful permissible purpose is, written permission must be given. There must be a legitimate business reason and the consumer must consent. If that did not happen, that is identity theft, ladies and gentlemen. Because someone used an identification of you knowingly without a permissible purpose or lawful authority. Right? And then you put that in there. Like student loans, guys, there is nothing special about a student loan. Absolutely nothing that is special about a student loan. A lot of you believe that it's difficult to do the charge-off. The first thing you do with a charge-off is you request the 1099-C, right? Thank you for reading my request about this, your company. I am writing today because during my quarterly review of my account listed on my credit report, I noticed that this account was charged off with TransUnion, Equifax. Whoever has the charge off furnished, that's why you have them there. So if it's only on TransUnion, just put TransUnion, stuff like that. I am requesting that your company please forward me a copy of the 1099-C that was issued by your company when you charge this debt off with the IRS, which is required by law for all debts over $600. And for those of you that have charge off less than 600, you're gonna say, Daraine, it's not 600. What do I do? You send the same letter, just remove the 600. That is that simple. Can we drop some fire in the chat for simplicities, please? Reacted to 36 student loans off. Yep, absolutely. Boy got 36 student loans deleted in a matter of weeks. Right? So please also enclose a printed copy of my payment history, or you may email it to me at this address. Please do not send any marketing or anything. Just send it via the post office. That's it. It's a simple letter requesting your 1099-C. Very simple letter here. If you've ever seen that on an account, put me in the chat. If you've ever seen this on a credit report, put me in the chat. Let me see how many people have come across a charge-off / collection. All right, I'm seeing a lot of hands. I'm seeing a lot of hands. All right, I'm seeing a lot of persons say me. Okay, guys, it cannot be a charge-off and collection at the same time. We just read the publication. This is canceled debt. A collection is either sold or assigned, right? These are two separate things. How are you going to sell a canceled debt? How, right? How are you able to sell a canceled debt? You cannot.